So here to kick off things super officially, and of course with as much energy and drive that we have as well, is Emmanuel Schotter from Orange. Please welcome on stage. Really excited to have you here. We'll bring you the mic, of course, as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's on.
It's okay. So, good morning and welcome, everybody. Connect and inspire. This is what we are looking for during these days between people who want to seek their way through the mysteries of information system and information security. And also among people who have similar skill sets that can complement themselves. And this is what we will try to do during these days. I would like to thank heartily the DevCamp organization for this 10th edition. In fact, DevCamp, it's a little bit like a very good surprise for me arriving in Romania, a bit like the Untold Festival in Cluj, meaning that you have every year more and more participants and more nationalities, like the music festival. So it's really very nice, and we are therefore supporting DevCamp for many years as Orange, because we care about the security of our customers, both in terms of data that we transfer, but also to provide them with security solutions. So I just want to share with you a few of the things that we will demonstrate in our stand, which is in another building, close from here, and also some topics that we will address during these 2 days. You will have also the opportunity in our stand for those who are interested, to look at some selected jobs proposals that we are bringing forward in the cyber security area. And as well, because we are covering the event with a Wi-Fi 6 deployment, we are using Wi-Fi analytics, and we will be able to show in the stand on the PON wall those in an anonymized way, but I understand you will be able to recognize yourself who have an unsecured Wi-Fi connection, which shouldn't be the case in such an event. So what we are demonstrating and offering in Romania, and we are demonstrating today, is the first threat map. So threatmap.ro, it's a new version 2 with a new design and the browsing of scanning of 100 top websites in Romania in order to identify vulnerabilities. And we provide reports. And what is nice is that you can, if you have a website, you can test yourself and get the report thanks to 4 advanced scanning engines. And among these scanning engines, there is a water hole malware scanner, which is provided by Dikineas, which is one of the startups that we support with our Orange Fab Startup Accelerator, and other in order to have as full as possible report. So Orange Fab is a startup accelerator with several verticals, and security is one of them. So it's an area we have been investigating for some time with startups like Pentest, so pentesttools.com, Appsulate, Dikineas I mentioned, and Cscale. We are using now, because they have grown quite well, so we are using now C-Scale as well for our own operations, making a proof of concept for AI ops. So because they are active in security, but also in AI and machine learning. And so we will see what we can do in a complementary way with them for our own operations. It will be also a presentation from my colleague Johan Constantin about SIMJacker. So the billion-dollar mobile security versus one tiny piece of plastic. So I guess the tiny piece of plastic is a SIM card. He will tell about this important topic for all mobile operators. We are also proposing, and you will find in our stand, the Business Internet Security Report, which is giving a feedback about what we observed with our business internet security service in a statistical way here, and also more globally, the trends in cyber security threats. So this week is quite special for us because it is the first launch, by definition, it is the launch of the commercial 5G in Romania for Orange. But it is also first time for Orange Group in the world. So it's a group, Orange Group premiere. And we wanted to do it in a meaningful way, not necessarily to be the first to launch commercially, but to launch something with good quality and using sufficient spectrum and having device that we can propose and with a coverage which makes sense. So now we are covering in Bucharest, Cluj and Iași, and we will go on in the coming weeks and months. So it's an interesting journey that we are starting. It's a long journey. I will come back a bit on it because it raises also some security issues. Not now, because now we are in fact deploying the radio access network for 5G with the same level of security threat as in 4G. And we are relying on the 4G core network, which has been adapted for the communications in 5G. I will come back a bit on the developments of the 5G journey, but just to share with you the beginning of the journey, I propose a few images.
It's like waking to a dream, where everything timpul să simți altfel în merg. Possibilities. Să te conectezi altfel cu lucrurile din jurul tău. Mai simplu, mai ușor, mai rapid, mai liber. E momentul să trăiești fără limite. Pentru că la Orange, tehnologia de mâine este astăzi în mâinile tale. Acum te poți bucura de servicii și tehnologii de ultimă generație. HD Voice Plus, Numbershare, eSIM și în premieră viteze de până la 1,2 gigabits pe secundă de mobil în cea mai rapidă rețea 5G. Orange.
So it is the beginning of the journey because actually now we are offering enhanced mobile broadband with speeds that can reach up to 1.2 gigabytes per second. We demonstrated on the commercial network on Monday. Of course, it's under a specific radio and a network load configuration, but it's a nice maximum speed because it's actually a fiber on mobile. And the average speed is also multiplied by a factor which is approximately 10, a little less than 10, but it's a major improvement with a few hundred megabit per second, so 600 megabit per second, where we have today in 4G plus network around 70, 80 megabytes per second. So now, of course, one of the challenge will be to have the services which can use these speeds and these new technological opportunities. And for this, we will rely on Orange Fab again. We opened yesterday in Cluj hub for startups, Silicon Forest, and the 5G vertical for these startups, for them to have access to 5G infrastructure and to be able to develop services that we can incorporate, maybe not, but later on in co-innovation mode in our services, or offer also to business customers, as we have been doing with Orange Fab successfully in Romania for a few years. So now the continuation of the 5G journey, it will be low latency, as you know, ultra reliable low latency communication, so which come with a new version of the 5G standard, version 16, and it will go with a new core network, and this is where security issues will become more and more important due to virtualization of the network functions, multiple API, and therefore we are anticipating this and working already on the architecture to have to be able to offer secured services. So it will be introduction of slicing of the mobile networks thanks to this new core, being able to address specific sets of services and verticals of activities like automotive, industrial campuses, can be also for health. So it's kind of VPNs which are built on the public network by this slicing technology. And the low latency allows for applications like automotive or highly sensitive, let's say critical applications. So of course security challenge is becoming much bigger under these conditions, and we are getting ready to address it when we will introduce the new core network, which is more for 2021 planned, as we are taking the time to look at all the vendors and all the technologies available to select the best one for our customers. So, last but not least, I would like to introduce the DevCamp Capture the Flag Challenge, which is a very nice event that we are supporting in this edition in order to have selected best team from around the world. I understand the challenge is quite big because here we have participants from all countries. We had recently, we were supporting the European Cybersecurity Challenge, which was hosted in Romania at a European scale, and it was Team Romania which won. Which is very nice. They are here today, so big salute to the Team Romania, and they will join. They have been split because of the format of the DevCamp, which is a challenge, which is a bit different. However, I wish them good luck, and to all of the participants during this edition, as it will be the opportunity to have nice trophies, but also to have fun and to experiment the competition spirit. So I would just like about this to give some flashback on the European Cybersecurity Challenge 2019 and to share with you a few images about what happened at this time. And I wish you a very nice DevCamp 10th edition, a lot of fun, a lot of exchanges, and also sharing and getting to know new things. Thank you.
ECSC a devenit în România echivalentul unei olimpiade de cyber security pentru tineri. Anual, sute de elevi și studenți participă într-un mediu competițional. Timp de 6 luni ei încearcă să se poziționeze în primii 10 cei mai buni tineri, ce ne vor reprezenta în lotul național pentru campionatul european de cyber security din Europa.
Obiectivul meu a fost unul de învățare și anume să observ viitori lideri pentru competiția finală și să ne trăim un pic pe zona de presentation skills, fiind o probă din această competiție. Următoarea zi am lucrat un pic în zona de colaborare și teamwork, să vedem cum ne atribuim niște task-uri, cum rezolvăm niște probleme într-un timp foarte, foarte scurt și într-un timp foarte alert. Asta pentru a identifica un viitor lider al acestei echipe, care va coordona echipa în finală și care să poată să aibă o strategie, să împartă pe task-uri și să fie foarte, foarte prezent printre ei.
Susținem echipa României alături de ceilalți parteneri pentru al 5-lea an consecutiv în European Cyber Security Challenge. Anul acesta i-am pregătit în 2 bootcamp-uri de-a lungul verii, în trainingul soft skills, dar și pregătirea tehnică pentru etapa finală din aceste zile. Este important de știut cum că în anul următor selecția națională pentru calificarea în finala ECSC a echipei României o să înceapă undeva în prima parte a anului, în prima jumătate, probabil undeva în perioada vacanței de Paște. Selecția se adresează tinerilor cu vârste între 14 și 25 de ani. Va consta într-un eveniment de tip Capture the Flag, ce se va desfășura exclusiv online. Curriculum pentru etapa de calificare din anul 2020 va cuprinde challenge-uri din domeniile forensics, reverse engineering, penetration testing, web, mobile, malware și mobile applications.
Not only technical skills are needed now, also legal competence and any other skills. Communication, marketing is a kind of different skills that are needed in the future in cybersecurity.
Cel mai mult mi-a plăcut faptul că am cunoscut oameni care împart aceleași pasiuni, că am putut să colaborez, să lucrez în echipă cu tineri la fel ca mine, pe mai multe domenii și cred că am făcut o treabă foarte bună și sunt destul de mândru de echipa noastră.
Le recomand tinerilor care sunt pasionați de cyber security să se apuce să citească orice material găsesc despre subiect, să se apuce de diferite concursuri, chiar dacă ți se pare că nu poți să faci nimic. Toți am început așa, am găsit concursuri, am încercat să participăm. Sunt foarte multe care sunt statice, nu sunt concursuri care au o limită sau ceva, așa că pot participa ușor. Pe de altă parte, să fie extrem de curioși despre orice înseamnă IT, despre cum funcționează fiecare bucată din ce se întâmplă la el pe calculator, din momentul când îl aprinzi până la momentul când intri pe un site sau te joci un joc.
Este important pentru că realizăm o selecție a celor mai bune creiere în securitate cibernetică. Numai anul acesta s-au înscris pentru a fi selectați 400 de tineri. Challenge-urile pentru selecția lor au fost realizate de noi și de companii private. Din cei 400, într-un final, am ales 10 dintre ei.
E important, spun, să dezvoltăm această mentalitate pentru a identifica cât mai mulți, pentru a pregăti, pentru a oferi un cadru de pregătire, pentru că acești oameni reprezintă, de fapt, viitorul României în domeniul cyber security.
Anul acesta organizăm în România cea de-a 5-a ediție a Concursului European de Securitate Cibernetică, cel mai mare eveniment de securitate cibernetică al anului la nivel european. Orange a fost alături cu infrastructură, cu know-how, cu pregătirea echipei, cu pregătirea tinerilor. Am văzut acolo o echipă deosebită în care tinerii aceștia pot să crească.